A sea of colour spread across the lawns of Nelson Mandela University. Small actions, stitch by stitch, pattern by pattern, creating a fabric of hope, resilience and warmth for those in need. The event pays tribute to the late Nelson Mandela's legacy of service.
Ambassadors from around South Africa have said, please take more of our blankets. So I think it's going to be more like 35%, maybe more of the blankets will remain in the Eastern Cape, which, you know, there's so much need and the cold here is just unbearable. So we would like to bring warmth and happiness to communities in the Eastern Cape and around South Africa in the name of Nelson Mandela. If you look at every blanket, there's a label attached to every single blanket with the trademark heart logo, 67 blankets for Nelson Mandela Day. Who made the blanket? Handmade with love. So the recipient of each and every blanket will know for his or her entire life that Nelson Mandela is looking after me. That is how we, as 67 blankets for Nelson Mandela Day, are keeping Madiba's legacy alive.
A movement established in 2013 is a simple challenge. 67 blankets for Nelson Mandela Day has grown into a global phenomenon, providing comfort to thousands in need.
Very, very important for universities to play a very critical role in relation of being part of community and also being in service of society, because we do have students who come in the university, we do have staff who come to work for the universities, and after that they go back to their community. But what is it that they bring to the community? So with the vision that we have, we want to make a very meaningful contribution of what is the Mandela University is about, and also try to reimagine as well the role of universities in South Africa and what they are good for.
The day also tied in with the UN's International Day of Happiness and was a reminder that true joy comes from acts of generosity and compassion.
It should go to Steyn and his family for having chosen to assist the communities of South Africa. And what we see here today is as a result of that commitment by a son of the soil, whose name, as we all know, has been closer to Nelson Mandela. And they worked closer together, and we are happy that today their legacy is continuing. So it is important, therefore, for the communities of South Africa of all persuasions to work together and to make sure that at the end of the day, the product they produce is beneficial to all, especially the needy people.
A quarter of the blankets will remain in Gqeberha, offering warmth to those in need across the Eastern Cape.
I know that this amazing initiative is also embodying the spirit of selflessness, of compassion, of community, which Madiba himself exemplified. And so we are just proud to be a part of this initiative, and we really just want to thank the organizers, the donors and the volunteers, for making all this possible and for choosing Patterson High to be a beneficiary of this amazing initiative.
New Bethesda, we get into the minuses from about June for about 3 to 4 months. -10, we are the snow mountains in the Great Karoo. People die every year from exposure, especially babies. It's going to make a difference.
The largest happiness blanket has woven a new standard of kindness, leaving an unforgettable imprint on the hearts of everyone involved. Lerato Fekisi, SABC News, Gqeberha.